Hey everybody, good to see the gang. We're back at Mount Carmel Cemetery, and we're here today to talk about a very young girl that was killed a long time ago. She was only 8 years old. Her name was Diane Taylor. She had been all but forgotten by most, but there are a few people that remembered her and have kept her memory alive. Let's talk about it. And I want to give a shout out to Cynthia Potow, who suggested I do this. I cover this story. It was August 1st in 1963 in the Austin area of downtown Chicago when little Diane was last seen at the YMCA there. She attended the day camp there, and she had asked a counselor to help her unwrap her lollipop. A friend said later that Diane left by herself walking down the alley behind the YMCA, and it was about 2 p.m. She was wearing a white sleeveless blouse, navy blue shorts, white underpants, white socks, white low-cut tennis shoes, and a light blue hairband. And that was the last time she was ever seen again. Her mom's name was Rita, and she had returned very late actually from work, about 6:30 p.m. and she found that Diane had not returned home. Now, back in those days, it was not as dangerous as today. I mean, notwithstanding this story, but still, an 8-year-old girl being left alone anytime, that sounds kind of young, but she called the police and everyone was looking for her. And very sadly, a couple of days later, August 3rd, she was found around 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And she was practically naked. Her blue shorts were gone, her underpants, her ankle socks, her shoes. Also missing was her light blue billfold, which contained the pictures of movie stars and her YMCA identification card. One small keychain containing 3 house keys was gone. Her eyeglasses, which we see in the pictures, had light blue frames with silver flecks. And she had an inexpensive white metal ring with a white stone, also gone. At the autopsy, it was determined that she had been stabbed and slashed, and she had a stab wound to the heart, which was what caused her death. They believe that Diane was murdered elsewhere and that her body was dumped in the alley that they found it. Very sad. They also figured out that it was probably just hours after she was abducted in that behind the YMCA that she was killed. Now, reports came in about an 18 or 19-year-old who was driving a 1949 two-door black Ford and it had damage to the front fender right above the tire. And ironically, it was seen coming out of that same alley. That same alley the day that she was found, and it was there between 6:45 and another witness said 6:30. So we have two witnesses. The car stopped, slammed car door, peeled out. Well, the police went crazy. You have to give kudos to the police, all the good policemen. They went out, they fanned out. It was headline news in Chicago. And they went to the school, Austin High School, and they interviewed 750 boys. They basically interviewed about every boy in the school. And all the clues, and they couldn't figure it out. And they couldn't figure it out. And months went by, and the case went cold. Well, we fast forward to today, and as most of you, and maybe almost all of you or all of you, have not heard of the story here from Chicago, lo and behold, it is written, I found it written online, that the case has just been reopened last year in August 2020. And it is currently an active case. Guys, something is going on here. Something's happening. There was a suspect. There was a suspect. And it is believed that he is under the microscope all of these years later. All of these years later. I mean, we're going back to 1963. Do you remember this boy? The Salerno boy? If you haven't seen the video, I'll put it up in the description. I'll put it up on the upper right-hand side here, too. The Salerno boy. Look at all the toys. I was here this winter paying him a visit. He's here with his two brothers. Francis and Pietro. Vincenzo's here. This is a statue of Francis reading his book. The man named right now, and the man that was originally named, is Lance Jeffrey Veace. And there's a good chance that he was the killer. Do you know that he was, come to find out, he was her counselor. And there's all kinds of other evidence, but they could never put it together. I am guessing that, I just wonder, and it's like the video that I did on Cookie Cupsinant, one of my first videos, and I was asking, they kind of thought in Hollywood they knew who the killers were, but I was like, dig her up, let's get the DNA. Here's a veteran, I believe. Thank you for your service, young man. Yeah, Cookie Cupsinant, I was like, we need to get her exhumed. Under the fingernails, there could be still DNA of skin. So that might be what's going on here. Like, why now? You know, ever since the pillowcase murderer got caught, everybody's been doing the CODIS, and the big breakthrough is the familial DNA matching, which I'm so excited about. The last couple 3 years, they're catching all these 60-year-old, 70-year-old, even 80-year-old creeps. At least some of them died. Diane is on this corner here somewhere. Thought it was right here. Oh, here we go. Let's come over this way off the road. This is her grave right here. Yeah, Diane Taylor. (1954 to 1963) daughter, and she is next to her mother. Well, no, I don't think that's her mother. Her mother had a different name. 1894. It's got to be grandmother? I don't know. Yeah, last name's different. Oh my God, you know what? Guys. Guess what? I know what's going on here. She was exhumed. Like, how did I not notice this? Okay, here's the deal. This is right over her grave. She has been exhumed, and we're right after winter. So this has to be within the last month, guys. This is absolutely what has to be going on. They have probably exhumed little Diane, and I'm hoping that's what this is, that they're getting DNA. Holy cow. Okay. Well, we are going to follow this now. Guys, we got to spread the word. We got to follow this. This is happening right now. They're going to catch this guy. They got the DNA, man. Because she was sexually assaulted. She was the whole ball game. He did it all. And if she fought for her life, wow. All right, well, this is one to watch, everybody. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I love it, though. Let's get some justice for Diane. All right, everybody, I'm going to sign off. And Diane, rest in peace. We hope you get justice here. See you later, everybody.